and you've reached the channel High Voltage. I have a nanosecond to get your attention. In the next 5 days, and it will be announced on the community page, Trevor and I are conducting a live trivia contest in reference to Meghan Markle, Prince Harry. Please know anybody can sign up for this contest. However, you must be subscribed. Now, to continue, if you want to participate in the trivia, and if you want to win $100, or if you just want to play for fun, if you want to win the $100, you have to subscribe. If you want to just play, you can just play. But the subscriber who answers the most correct questions wins. Yes, Charlene and Caregive Out, I have to say this each time. Apparently, with YouTube, 6 million people put up YouTube channels every day. Oh, that's a lot of people. And so, you know what? I am so proud of what we all have accomplished on this channel. Charlene, and for those of you that are new to myself and High Voltage, it's a non-donation charity. Now, I'm not a rich girl and I lost my dream, but I'm trying to push it forward. Do you know my whole life, ever since I was a child, I wanted to build homes for people that had no homes. I always brought in strays. And in part, what I'm doing and conducting and taking initiative and putting time into this, in part, it's a projection of myself. During different and various calamities, that my new favorite word, that were not very precipitous, nearly destroyed me as a human being. And to see anybody else in pain, it bothers me to no end. But what I've learned over particularly the last 7 months, is there are few and fewer and fewer empathic folks nowadays. And two things happen when life is difficult. People will either be compassionate and help each other, or use your imagination. I'm not speaking on anybody's behalf, and I'm generalizing. So, what I'm trying to accomplish here, and if you want a long version of it, there is a video on the playlist, and it's called Intent, Origin, and Goal of the Channel. So, with that being said, now Lamb and Sew. Another reason I started this charity is because Lamin lives in Sudan. And I've known him for 5 years, 6 years on Facebook. And he started off with a really full face, and now he's thin. And I wanted to send him money, but I couldn't afford it. And any money that I put out right now is coming out of my pocket. So, like, I want to do this because this is who I am. So we've had three raffles thus far. And Melody Moon, Random Citizen, we've had two raffles the last 2 quarters of 2024. And this is the first raffle of 2025. So I upped the ante. So, Give Out, congratulations. You win the $25 Amazon ticket, because for those of you that are paying attention to this trivia contest, and I'm getting to the questions in 7 minutes. So, for those of you that have been on the channel for a long time and you've stuck with us, Trevor and I are giving Care Give Out a $25 Amazon ticket because I said for any old timers that show up, Care Give Out showed up and he answered all of the Meghan Markle questions that I already put up. So he gets the $25 gift certificate, and he's still entitled to win the $100. And Charlene, okay? And there were two other people, but I can't remember the names. Now, ready for some more questions? Lady Diana, what was her date of birth? In your opinion, do you think it was a horrible error? Or do you think that it was a setup? Now, anybody who has watched videos on Lady Diana or read books on Lady Diana, she was a complicated figure. Which disease did Lady Diana have, and did she really overcome it? Meghan Markle, which YouTube channel talks about the marketing aspect and the brand of Meghan and Harry? And the reason I said which YouTube channel talks about the brand and marketing, people need to pay attention to words. And I learned that from Sarah and Judith and Glenn and Pajamas from way back. And I remember this person, Seabiscuit, because I put her name on my mirror to keep track of people for raffles. She thought that was weird and disconnected herself from the community, which is fine. People come and go, but guess what? I'm a Cancerianian, so like I'm a loyal royal. So anyhow, Meghan Markle, marketing and branding. And the reason I say that, and the reason I know that this woman concentrates on marketing and branding, is because her YouTube channel is very popular. It's called The Royal News Something. And the host is on Dan Wooden a lot. Other question: who is Dan Wooden? The Dan Wooden Show. He just loves to gossip about Meghan and Harry. He's like I can't even say this now. Little kids in a sandbox, they all gossip about each other. Cheer Denise, you can get lots of gossip from Cheer Denise. Let's see. Oh, the other question about King Charles. What was his birth? What sign is he? Okay. What school did he go to? And who was his favorite nanny? Meghan Markle. How many lies did she tell in the Drew Barrymore show? Do you think that Drew Barrymore brought out that picture of her and Lady Diana to make Meghan jealous? Yes or no? Also, Prince Harry, what's going on with him right now in the last 2 days? So I'm talking April 2nd and 3rd. What was in the news April 2nd and 3rd in reference to Prince Harry? Prince William. I made a prediction about a year ago when Kate Middleton had precancerous cells, which isn't full cancer, thank goodness. And King Charles, for pancreatic cancer, is hanging on really well. That's what Patrick Swayze had. That's what Michael Landon had. So, who else? What other stars had pancreatic cancer? And on a light note, who is the biggest royal gossip on the planet, in your opinion? Okay, so those are some questions for now. It is 1 o'clock. It's April the 4th. I think it's the 5th today, or the 4th. One, two, three, four. Yeah, 4th or 5th. Aye, 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 aye. Okay, Lemon, you can win $100. And when I start monetizing, 2/3 of what I earn from YouTube, which it won't be a lot of money unless I come up with 100% of a theme and start making videos like Candace Owens. She's one of my heroes, actually. I didn't agree with her in reference to the George Floyd. At any rate, okay, I can't stand it when Megan Mole would used to say, "Hello, my gorgeous, good-looking friends. How are we?" And then there's Lasha. Hi, it's Lasha calling from High Voltage. Okay, those are some questions. Have a great day. And Trevor and I will be on tonight for a practice run of the trivia if you're interested. Bye.